occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Native. Pods entering atmosphere.
1 minute until threshold is reached. The threshold has been surpassed. Activating shield.
Zero 7531, pod landing complete. Removing physical shield. Opening hatch.
The hatch. Come on. Come on! Taki?
Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand. I'll take care of this side. You still have your combat sensors. Great. Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us. That was close. Come here. Careful as you're done. Watch out! It's an unlisted Natiba.
I'll handle this one.
Watch out! There's more! Great, let's go. Are you alright, Eve?
My body frame.
Take this. It's first aid.
Thank you.
There's more of them. Let's get out of here before more of them show up.
You secured. Rendezvous point in sight.
This way! Watch out for Gardner's interception. Don't stop! Keep moving, Eve!
That was close.
This isn't looking good. Let's go!
Is that an Alpha Natiba?
Let's join them. My God.
No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
Taki?
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand? Eve, are you ready?
It wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well. Even better than during training.
We were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp. Wait, Eve. I hear something. Eve! Eve, are you all right? Alpha Netiba. Here, friend. It's me.
Not sure how well you guys can hear me now. I forgot to change my audio channel, so not sure if you guys were hearing me at the start, but should be able to hear me better now. Just a quick mic check. Just let me know if the game's too quiet or if I'm too loud or if my mic isn't loud enough. I can make all the changes in real time. Okay, I can see 50 viewers at the moment. Just consider hitting the like button. It helps with the visibility of the stream, and of course consider subscribing as well. Yeah, sorry, I thought my mic was on. I just forgot to separate my audio channel. So when I'm doing gameplays, I have it on channel 2. When I'm live streaming, I have to have both mic and audio on the same channel, or you guys can't hear me. So I was reading out your comments earlier, but I guess you guys couldn't hear me, so I apologize for that.
It's where the Alpha Netiba is.
Okay, just let me know if the game audio is too loud or too quiet. I can obviously adjust that as well. But yeah, thanks for everyone that's tuning in. If you're new, consider subscribing, hit the like button. Helps with the visibility of the stream. And of course, I am streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so whatever your preferred platform you can choose. But just gonna play a little bit of Stellar Blade here, starting a brand new game. But so far I've been enjoying it. I think it's a good game.
Yes, this was the final battlefield of civilization. It was also known as a truly colossal city.
Something is falling from the sky. A strange sensation. This must be Earth's rain.
We can admire the scenery later.
Mr.
We have a job to do.
Boom the Room says it's all good. Okay, glad to hear it.
The terrain data's changed recently.
Okay. It's time to get this show on the road.
Falling debris. Be careful.
I do like the soundtrack on this game. I think it's got a lot of parallels to near Automata, so I understand why a lot of people say it's like a copy. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a copy, but it is very, very similar.
All right, area is clear. This is the Legion that was killed in the final war.
There's an encrypted code in the memory stick.
It's a security code, a type of entry permit. Try entering the code.
What was the code again? YOA. Okay, so it is Y.
It worked.
You see that Alex Oya says, I feel like you are a bit loud. Okay, I can adjust the audio a little bit if you think so. 1 second. Okay, I'll reduce my mic a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit more comfortable for you guys.
Buildings collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon.
There is something in here. I'm just gonna swim down. We need more game audio. Okay, no problem, I can do that. Okay, hopefully that's enough game audio for you. Just let me know. I'll try to make changes on the fly because I forgot to change my mic settings for my live stream rather than normal game capture, so a little bit unorganized for that one, but I can make the changes while playing, so it's not too much of a big deal.
There's a Legion camp in a place like this.
Mr. Seven says, I'd say now it's perfect. Okay, thanks for the feedback, I appreciate it. Okay, let's level up. BJP Quick Play says seems to run amazing. It really does run really well. You don't need a 5090 to enjoy this game.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve.
Okay, I can only imagine what the modding community is going to do with this game. Things surrounded me.
Eve, be careful. You see the rapids below. If you fall, it's over.
Battle says seems to be optimized to me. It works pretty well. I mean, I was playing it on my 7900 XTX at native 4K over 60 FPS maxed out. So you don't need like the highest end even to run it maxed out native 4K. You do need a 16GB graphics card though to run the 4K textures comfortably.
Box over here.
Did someone forget to retrieve this?
I'm sure there are more supply boxes. It'll help us survive. So, look carefully.
Master Builder 121 says, do you clean it or let it cheese? Man, I just play as best as I can. I don't know about clean. What does that even mean? Was that like 100%? Is that like playing it legit, like not doing anything dodgy? I guess I clean it then. I'm just assuming that's what that means. Come on, let's go. Yeah, took it down. I think there's one or two over here actually. There's one more over here. And I remember there being something around us down here that I need to open. Vel Urez says, bro, I think he's talking about your sword. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what he means then, honestly. I'm just using just a normal weapon, the stock weapon that you get with Eve. How did this thing come from? And this thing's quick. Took it down eventually though. Belarus says, no way, don't get a 4900K. I've got a 4900K, so it's still working pretty fine. But they are a bit of a risk to get nowadays because of the degrading issue. And they take a lot to cool properly as well. Okay, remember there being something over here. Should probably heal up again, just in case. Trying to get all the extra stuff.
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but mess.
Dexter Morgan, I see you're a serial killer fan. Says, what program do you use to measure FPS? Well, when I'm live streaming, I'm using the Nvidia app at the moment. I may as well take this opportunity to go through the settings again because my mic wasn't on, so just want everyone to know what's going on. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, completely native. The only thing I've disabled is film grain, chromatic aberration and motion blur. I like a nice clear game, so that's just a personal choice for me. I am using Nvidia DLAA, which means deep learning anti-aliasing, so it's not upscaling, it's still native, it's just the anti-aliasing is being handled by AI essentially. Everything else though is at high or very high way highest. I'm also using the 4K environmental textures. And that is pretty much it. There isn't too much in the way of settings other than that. Now, back to answering your question. You wanted to know about my on-screen display. So right now I'm using Nvidia app. So it's a little less, I would say, obstructive. Where this isn't really a benchmark, this is more just me playing. Whereas in my gameplays, I use this, which is MSI Afterburner. It gives more detailed information. It's just better for just showing how a game actually performs, in my opinion.
Fusion cell?
It's a high energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, It's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable.
Uncharted 95 says, how do you know if your 5090 has all the ROPs? Just use GPU Z. It will tell you how many ROPs are accounted for. My ROPs are all intact. So it's just a really small application that can give you all the information about your graphics card. So very simple thing to check if your ROPs are all accounted for. And this thing tried to ambush me. Usually does a good job of doing it. Right, took it down. Some more little beasties in here that I need to take down. There's another one of these things. Come on, stop hiding, you coward. There it is. I got it. Season says, okay. Trashman says GPU temps seem a bit high. Do you know why it's high? Because my card is pulling 600 watts at the moment. That's why it's high. That's normal. Actually, 70 degrees while you're pulling 600 watt is actually very good on air. Okay. What else is over here? I think there's one more thing I can pick up. I can easily just put VSync on and lock the game to 120 and then my temps will drop down into the 60s. But I want to show you guys what this card can do. So I've got to leave it completely unlocked. And because of that, my card is pulling the maximum power draw, which is 600 watt. So pulling 600 watt is not an easy thing to do.
It's a trap.
Not really. I found that there isn't really a massive deal when it comes to Thermaltake and, you know, using what they call these pads, and you know, the only thing you really get out of it is that the pads don't dry out. Take these things out. They try to ambush you. One or two more. That's just, I've got no other items on me to heal myself up, so I remember there being so many of them. My Zotac 4080 gets around 70C at 300 watts, so yeah, 73C is amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're pulling 600 watt, there isn't really much your system can do. If it's being cooled by air, that's actually pretty good. Okay, I'll beat him up.
We're in the clear. Where do we go now?
This way. There are traces of markers left behind by the Legion.
Okay, I gotta go up there, but I'm just gonna double check if there's anything more for me to collect. David Francioni says, I see it's hard to play with one hand. Come on guys, man. Let's try and keep it clean, eh? You guys are funny though. Okay, what is down here? There is anything down here. Am I going back on myself? I think I am actually. I'm just going the wrong way. Well, almost always maintaining over 120 FPS, which is all I really care about. Bell Errors says, I'd be playing with one hand too if I gave her, you gave her that costume. I mean, if it's a little bit too much for your blood pressure, I can always cover her up a little bit more. Alright, I've barely got any health, so I'm just not going to do anything that's going to hurt me. Trashman says, sorry.
It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete. You have to cross here.
I can't reach the ladder. The water level is too low.
Try using the plank.
Let's grab all this stuff. Maybe just grab one of these planks and push it across the wall. And that'll do. Okay, let's rest up. So, try and catch up a few. Trashman says, I'm surprised my Aorus cards are so cool as it does. I'll probably be mad in the future because of their thermal putty. Yeah, I've seen a few reports of it like slipping down out of the GPU. You can see it on the PCB like all dripping and stuff, that thermal gel, whatever they're using now. Alright, I've got 1 point. I'm trying to think, what should I... Yeah, beta energy recharge is probably priority. I'm gonna buy a few things. I ain't got enough money, not right now. Asgard God says it seems smoother on PS5 Pro, or is it just a stream? It's just a stream. No way the PS5 Pro is smoother, come on man. PS5 Pro is good for what it does though, for the price. So I'm not knocking it, it's just...
Try putting the fusion cell
It's just limited,
here.
that's all I can say. Let's go. Thing's pretty tough because I'm such a low level. You don't really get levels in this game, but all my equipment's so low and I don't really have too much stuff equipped. I'm pretty weak at the moment. Try that if I said that I'd be sad if my PC was weaker than a console, laughing out loud. I mean, making a PS5 Pro equivalent PC, it's not that cheap, you know, to be honest. So I think you'll need to spend at least 1,200 to get it to that level. So it's not terrible. Damn, how did I not block that last hit? No, status from Danuba. No, the game actually works very, very smooth. I played it a few hours today. I've had a great time. So it's... yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty solid port, to be honest. I'm not even sure who done the port. Most of the ports are done by Nixus, but I don't think they were responsible for this one. So I think this was purely in-house from the actual developer, which is not usually what you see. Oh, I could be wrong, but I didn't see the Nixus splash screen when loading up the game, so I'm assuming the dev handled it all themselves. Okay, I think I've got everything. Alright, let's just get out of here. Don't want to bore you guys to death trying to gather every extra little thing. UJ Quickplay says stream looks perfectly smooth to me. Alright, glad to hear it. I can see... trying to read some of my Twitch messages. I don't really think I've got any to read, so that's fine. So, if I haven't already asked, just consider hitting the like button. This helps with the visibility of the stream, brings more eyes to the stream and helps support the channel. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that. Let's deal with this one. I'll seal up. This thing's annoying. I'll try and counter attack this thing. Alright, took it down. Fairly easy enough. Valeria says, bro, bang for buck. I've been watching you since 980 Ti SLI days, man. Crazy to think how far we've come. Yeah, man, that's a long time. Thanks for the continued support. Yeah, I remember when I got my 980 Ti SLI, the amount of overtime I had to work at my job to get that. And
how do you synchronize
with my job, if you hit your target like throughout the month for like 3 months consecutively, you get like a bonus. So I spent my whole bonus on the additional 980 Ti that month. So yeah, back then that was a lot of money, man. I think they were like £500 in the UK each. So yeah, I was very happy when I was able to get that. For me, that was like the very, very first time I thought, you know what, I actually flexed for the first time. But yeah, SLI is dead now. I prefer the big chunky 3.5 slot GPU that's just crazy overpowered, because at least you're never wasting your money. Sometimes you'd have your second GPU just dormant, not doing anything, and you're thinking, man, that's like a money there being wasted. So it's good now that Nvidia and AMD are just focusing on single GPU solutions for gaming. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. You too black to reply to my comments. What are you talking about, M? And don't get you know, I'm gonna let you off with that one, but if you wanna get fresh or whatever, then you know, you can always get blocked. So it's up to you. You can behave and, you know, try and have a good time like everyone else, or you can try and be an arsehole, and you'll find yourself out this comment section pretty quick. So you get that one for free. Okay, I've got everything now, honestly. Let's just get out of here.
The crack is quite deep. It's going to be difficult to pass. We'll have to go across, past the parking tower.
Okay, let's go. I got a boss to fight in a minute. M says, thanks, big bro. Hey, man, if you're cool, I'm cool, man. Not a problem.
May your memories live on forever.
Okay, first boss coming up. Hopefully I kill it first time.
A supply camp in a place like this.
Supply camp? What's that?
It's a depot set up by the airborne squad who came here before.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. How come they set up a camp in a corner like this?
Well, the supply camp also serves as an important base.
Is this parking lot important?
It could also mean that this place is very dangerous.
Then I guess this place could be useful for us.
AZ Wilcon 1997 says, first time PC gaming here. I'll be moving from a PS5 to 5090 in the coming months. Man, you're getting a 5090 for your first PC. Man, you're spoilt, man. Hey, you gotta treat yourself. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's quite the jump. I'm sure you'll be very happy with the flexibility of the PC over the console. Just being able to play at whatever resolution you want is always a nice start. None of that dynamic resolution. You know, you're not too sure what you're really getting. No compromises with a 5090 as well, which is always nice. Practice this move. Uncharted 95 says, I want to do Nvidia, but I installed SteamOS on my PC to make it more of a console-like experience. I have to use AMD for best results. Matthew Ponton says, is this with DLSS quality? No, this is just DLAA, completely native 4K. See if I can upgrade my sword. I think I can. Awesome. Just gonna double check if there's anything else I can equip to help me in this fight. No. Okay. Just gonna have a rest and go and try and fight this boss.
Adam?
Yeah?
About yesterday. Thank you for saving me.
In this live stream, I've started a brand new game, but in my real file,
It's nothing really. Though I have used up almost all of the exospine materials that I collected over the years.
Oh.
It's alright. That now means we can help each other.
I just got past the construction site when you have to build a bridge with the 2 cranes. That's where I'm up to on my real file.
We can track down the Alpha Nativa together. And, well, I'd have trouble making it out here by myself anyway. If you can locate the Hall of Records, you'll have done more than enough.
Listen, don't worry. I promise. I'll make sure to repay you.
Remy B says, went from 30 FPS on Last of Us to 200 FPS using DLSS. It's insane. Yeah, it really does work really, really well. What I've noticed about the RTX 50 series as well, it seems to do upscaling. Actually, let me just rephrase that. You seem to gain more FPS from using upscaling than the 40 and the 30 series. I don't know if it's a new generation tensor cores, but I've noticed that with the 40 series, you kind of get like, say about 30 FPS increase for using frame gen, but when you use the RTX 50 series, you seem to get a little bit more. So I'm guessing that's a result of the next generation tensor cores, more than likely. It's like they've geared this Blackwell architecture to take more advantage of AI technology than any architecture prior to this one. So it does have its benefits, but in general, it wasn't a big enough leap for most people, which I can appreciate.
Look!
Adam, get back!
Okay, I'm gonna try and kill this thing first time if I can. Damn it. Messed that up. I want to slice this thing up. Thing's strong. Should I really use my blink attack there? Hard to block all of these moves. Damn it. Gotta heal up quick. And I kept messing up my blink attack. Realistically, I could have killed it, but just a little bit unorganized with timing. So I'll try that again. Just make sure I buy some more stuff. Got everything I need. See if I got any skills I can buy. No, don't have enough SP. Make sure my weapons are upgraded to the maximum. They are. Okay, let's try this again. Zambu Gaming says, did you pick the outfit? Was it already selected by the game? No, you get this free with the PC version and you can just select it. You get, let's see how many you get to choose from. So you get Crimson Wings with the PC version. You just get the normal diving suit, then you get the white Kanuchi, and you get the black Kanuchi as well. So you get these 3 suits free for buying this version, but this is obviously the original. But this is my favorite one. Okay, let's try this again.
Look.
AZ Wilker says I'll be using 5090 on the LG G4 since it's got 144 Hz. Yeah, that's a good combination. I'm using a C3 at the moment. 120, but still fine. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, should be using the blink attack more. Get messing that up. Come on. Sorry guys, gotta do better than that. Usually I beat this thing pretty easily, but I guess I rushed through. I usually have more skills, so this time I need to, when he starts charging up with his thunder blades, I need to kind of keep my distance and wait for that charge to run out. And then you can just go and kind of back to kicking his ass again. So I'm just gonna skip this just because I know you guys have seen this more than once. Alright, let's do this again. I missed a blink opportunity as well, which isn't great. Not a good start. At least I dodged that one. Got you now. Yeah, I'm beating his ass this time. I'm more focused. Okay, kicked his ass this time. Easy work. Zenbu Gaming says, are 5090s in stock now? Yeah, they are. In the UK, overclockers, scan. AWDIT, eBuyer, take your pick, you can get them.
It wasn't an Alphanate either.
It wasn't, but still so strong. Things will only get harder.
Maybe. Anyway, please show me the next route, Adam.
Right, hold on. Let me take a look at the map data. As the crow flies, the Hall of Records isn't too far from here. But an entire block is submerged. We have to find a way to cross.
Are you saying that there's no way?
I found it. Do you see the sign behind the stone statue? There's a transportation device there that you can use.
What? You really think that these abandoned devices are still going to work?
Well, the supply camp was in one piece. Let's just try to stay positive.
Uh-huh, positive, sure.
AZ Wilco 1997 says, so excited to play Cyberpunk and Alan Wake 2 with path tracing. Yeah, definitely one of those games, or both games are going to make you happy that you invested in an RTX 5090. You don't need to accept any compromise. You still need to use DLSS to have like a real nice silky smooth frame rate, but it still looks amazing. Since DLSS transformer model was released, you can just comfortably use DLSS balance and it looks really good. Okay, let's rest up. Modus operandi. Isn't that like a spell from like Harry Potter? Says, damn it, I've lost your comment now. You said this PC port is top tier. I'm gonna upgrade some skills. I got 3 SP points. I think it's important to be able to get your beta charge done pretty quick, and also I'm gonna save that up because you want to be able to parry a lot easier. So I want to wait for those skills. Okay, we have action. That's one down. Got another enemy over here. And this one's strong. Don't know why that one was so strong, but took it down anyway. Damn, these things almost took me down. AZ Wilco 1997 says, I was originally gonna get a 5080, but 16GB of VRAM seems to be an issue for games like Indiana Jones. Medium Rare Potato says, can you use frame gen? Yeah, I can if you want. It's not a problem. I just generally don't use it, but sure, I'll enable it so you guys can see. Let's go to graphics, video frame gen. What do you want me to use? 2x, 3x, or 4x? I'll just go with 4x. May as well go to the maximum. As you can see, my FPS now is like 451, which is just insane. Let's take these things down. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Whoa. Let's heal up a little bit. I don't want to get killed by these little things. That'll be embarrassing. Okay, took them all down. Just about. So yeah, I mean, frame gen works pretty well on this game. It doesn't negatively affect the input latency. I'll put the input latency figures up if you guys want to see it. I'll quickly do that for you, because I know you guys are always interested in the specifics of the game as well as just seeing it. So let's go down. So you want to see render latency and average latency. I'll put those up so you guys can see. So as you can see, the average latency is the one you really want to pay attention to. That's at 23 milliseconds right now. That's perfectly fine to play a game. It's not going to be an issue. Okay, where are we going? I meant to get two power sources to open that door. We need to keep heading down. So it's this direction. Okay, we've got another enemy there waiting. Really heal up. Let's use one of these. Okay, we got one of these annoying things. Let's go. At least I can use my blink attack on this thing. Get behind it. Okay, took it down. Can't open this yet. That's one down. Damn it, that thing almost killed me. I want to self-destruct basically. Zenboy Gaming says, do you use a capture card to record OBS Nvidia app? Yeah, so I use a capture card. I've got the Elgato 4K-X. That's what I use to do all my gameplays, and that's what I'm using to live stream right now as well via OBS. Okay, so there's two power sources I need to find in here. I think one's in here maybe. There's another one around here somewhere. I think the other one's in that box, but let's turn on this power source. Okay, I got what I need. Always loads of alternative routes you can take, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. One heal up, definitely need to. If there's any new skills I can learn. I did say I was saving up, so I'm going to wait until it gets to 2. So I can buy the skill that helps you parry a little bit better. Alright, let's go this way first. Okay, I got a new enemy to take down. Let's go. And it's strong. Got you now. Okay, not too hard to kill. Keep going this way. This is the actual way you're meant to go, so I'm going to avoid that. I want to go exploring a little bit. One down. Another 2 down. Zambu Gaming says, Bankrobot, do you finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? What did you think of the game? I really liked it. I did think I did finish it as well. I do think that the game had a little bit too many mini games for me. Like there was too much of that. But other than that, because I'm old enough to have played the original on the PlayStation 1, I can really appreciate the different perspective of the story. So it's like you're seeing the same story again, but you're getting it in more detail now and from more perspectives. So I appreciate that as well. And I like the kind of alternative universe stuff that they're doing as well. That's kind of adding a little bit of mystery to it. So yeah, I like the game. I really enjoyed it. I think I put like over 120 hours on that game, so I played quite a lot. But yeah, I had a good time. It's gonna be I think like 3 or 4 years before the part 3, so we're gonna have to wait a long time. This thing just got killed quickly. Okay, get down. Okay, that's all good.
What was that just now?
It's a machine that collects relics. It's rare, so make sure to hold on to it if you come across one.
One thing I enjoyed a lot on Rebirth was Queen's Blood. I won every single Queen's Blood game, and I actually enjoyed Queen's Blood a lot because I really enjoyed the card game from Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy IX's card game was okay. Final Fantasy VIII one was the best, but I think Queen's Blood's even better than Final Fantasy VIII. So I really enjoyed Queen's Blood. So that was probably the only mini game that I really spent a lot of time on. Sembu Game says your streaming quality looks top tier. Yeah, that's because I'm using literally the maximum bandwidth available to YouTube. I've got 1 GB bandwidth up and down, so I've got plenty. So I'm actually streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time because I got so much bandwidth for me as well. So yeah, trying to give you guys the best experience I can. Okay, I've got everything now. Let's just focus on actually doing the main mission. I don't want to go off target too much. But I appreciate the feedback. Again, if you're new guys, consider subscribing to the channel. If not, just hit the thumbs up. This helps with the visibility of the stream, brings new eyes to the channel, which will help support the channel in the long run. I'll appreciate that. Okay, so where am I supposed to go here? I have to go this way. Sometimes you can get turned around, start losing your way. Kinda gotta focus. Oh man, I hate when these things ambush you. No. Too slow. Bamboo Game says I was doing fine at Queen's Blood until I had to play against a Queen Chocobo. That was a tough opponent. Yeah, I proper took time to work out how I like to play, and once I realized it's just about making the highest number you can most of the time, it actually becomes pretty easy. There are some really good decks though, but there's plenty of good YouTube guides on how to build really good decks as well, so the community really does help out. Okay, I need to go and find that crystal or that power source. I'll look over here first. Another one of these horse things. Okay. Too slow, mate. Kick this ass. Split it in two. Okay, what do we have over here? We may have that power source we're looking for. One side mission in Final Fantasy Rebirth I actually enjoyed was getting Johnny's hotel back to like a top quality hotel. So if you do his side mission, you can really help him out, and then if you do everything properly, get the prestigious Tomberry crown, and you do everything for him, his hotel gets really good, and that was pretty rewarding to see him do well for himself. So not all the side quests were bad, some of them were really good actually.
Nice.
The road is submerged.
I know. but it's our only option.
All right.
Okay, let's see if there's anything good under here. There is something over here. Okay, I got the password. Okay, there is another door I can use around here somewhere if I remember correctly. Yeah, here it is. As AZ Wilker 1977 says, is this with DLSS 4? I'm using DLAA, so it's just it's anti-aliasing, there's no upscaling being done here. This is of course frame generation, so technically it's DLSS 4. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, I'm going through now. Dive down here. Really dark in here. No, you don't need to, your monitor refresh rate is a limiting factor. If you turn off VSync, it's uncapped. So regardless if my monitor can display 400 Hz or not, you can still have your graphics card hit 400 FPS or whatever. You're just not going to experience the smoothness of it, that's all. And if you're wondering, well, so then what's the point? I'm just doing it because someone asked me to put FrameGen on. Okay, let's see if I can upgrade anything. Enhance that at least. Basically says, how much does your monitor have? I'm using the LG C3 OLED that has 120 Hz refresh rate. So I'm basically burning frames that I don't need to. I could easily use VSync and then my GPU would lock 120, it would save power, it will be a lot cooler, but I'm just demonstrating how this game runs and how this game can perform. So it's like a live stream / benchmarking session almost. Okay, what does this do? Strengthens your last blow, I don't care about that. What does this say? Makes it easier to perfect parry. This is what I want. Okay, I'm gonna rest up now. K70 says I tend to cap my FPS, keeps the GPU cooler. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said.
What?
Back in the colony, we learned that everyone on Earth was completely wiped out.
I'm sure it must have seemed that way. But you can't expect Mother Sphere to know everything.
Then there are other survivors out there, like you.
Yes, but it's rare to see them. Earth is still pretty inhospitable to humans.
I still want to know the history of what happened to Earth and why everything's messed up and why these guys, I don't know if they're androids or they're just like genetically modified soldiers or whatever. There's so much I need to learn on this game, so I'm looking forward to finding those answers. Let's see now. Let's have that. Okay, time to go. Finally get out of here.
We're here.
Where's the transportation device?
Try activating this monorail panel.
There is no power.
No worries. Let's check the power control room under the stairs.
Yeah, there's a puzzle I need to do, which is a bit annoying, but I should be able to do it pretty quickly.
You have to reorganize the code in order to restore power.
Let me just do this puzzle first. Okay, so we'll put 8 here. And we'll put 6 here. No, 6 is in the wrong place. 3 over here. Put 6 over here. We'll just put a 1. That's wrong as well. I think 8 should be here. Mess this up somehow. Okay, let's reset it. Let's do this again. Maybe if I put 8 here. No, that's a waste because you need to use every single one. Okay, let's try putting 8 here. Then I put 3 here, so that's fine. I'll put the 6. 6 is in the wrong place. Let's remove that. Put the 6 here, and then we put the 1 at the end. And that's it. Yeah, got it.
That's great. Try activating the monorail panel again.
Something is heading our way.
Don't worry, it's the monorail.
This ancient electronic device is our transport.
All right then. After you.
A shame what happened to Taki. What a waste.
Eve, are you alright?
Oh, I was just remembering something from yesterday. This city, it's so quiet and so lonesome.
Well, that's what happens when a city becomes devoid of humanity. Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose. All we must do is complete the mission.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. No fun in that.
Okay, let's get off this tube, this tram.
We're here. Do you want to get off?
Don't really have a choice, do I?
Looks like this used to be a plaza.
You're right. Except it's underwater now. The good thing is you won't have to go in the water. The Hall of Records is that way.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, don't really need to buy anything. Let's just look for these passcodes.
It might be best to stay away from the water. Looks like there's electricity running through.
So after all of those statues, only one of them were real. Not complaining or anything, just thought there'd be more. Okay, I did get told to stay away from the water, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Sodar says, I want that piece of cake, man. Yeah, I think a lot of people want a piece of that cake.
May your memories live on forever.
They'll sure know how to please the crowd. Okay, let's not go the wrong way. Easy to get turned around on this game. Right, let's go this way. Okay, where does this lead me? Let's go this way. That's where I'm meant to be going. Azed Wilker says there would be tearing if goes past 180 Hz of the screen. No, yeah, that's correct. Honestly though, I'm not seeing any screen tearing even though I'm at 400 and something FPS. So it all depends. I can't notice it at the moment. Alright, Eve, good job. I have the code for this yet.
As I thought.
It's locked.
The security code will be in one of the Legion's soldiers. We have no choice but to search them all. Let's look for the Legion in the square building.
Yep, let's go and get it done. K7 says, how do you like the game so far? I like it a lot. I'm trying to get used to the battle mechanics. I'm starting to get used to the timing of the counters now. And perfect dodge window. So yeah, enjoying the game. The puzzles are not too difficult as well, so all in all I think it's quite balanced. I like the soundtrack as well, pretty good. So yeah, good game. I don't regret buying it. Okay, there is something over here. I didn't pick up last time. I got to fight these things again, but it's no problem. Gotta get this code. There's no codes over here. Gotta double check something. Okay, that's fine. Aegon Targaryen says, I'm a gooner. Listen, man, I'm not young like you guys, man. What is this gooner I keep hearing? What is like, is that what the kids are saying these days? Is that like the equivalent of a wanker? What is it? Someone needs to tell me, man. I'm just getting too old for this stuff. Oh man, how the hell did I get hit by that again? I almost died. Yeah, let's see if we can get through this door. Still don't have the code. Gotta find the code. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Nothing down here. It involves, alright mate, that's as far as that needs to go. It's okay, so that's what all you kids have been saying, all this gooning stuff, man. Can't you just look at a pretty girl and can't it just end at that? It has to go further than that. Like, what the hell's going on with this generation, man? You lot are on something brand new. Hell. I think there's something down there, but I can't touch the water. I'm not allowed to. So let's go up here. Might be a code that I haven't picked up yet. What's over here? AZ Wilker says it seems well optimized on PC so far. Yeah, it is. I think pretty much everyone can have a good time with this game as long as you use the right settings. Just don't think everyone can get away with using the 4K textures. You do need quite a lot of VRAM for that. Brock Danger says hello, or is waving at me. Hello to you back. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you spending time on the stream. Okay, there's something down here. Might be able to get the code down here. We'll see. Man, how did I get back here without... I think I just jumped over where I was supposed to go. I think I might have to go back on myself now. Moved a little bit too hasty. It's a bit of a maze in this place. It's a bit annoying, actually, to be honest. Don't really need to rest up, I'm okay. I've definitely got everything from over here, but there's no harm in double checking. Yeah, that water's dangerous. Yeah, for a UE4 game, sorry, it is pretty well optimized. This game doesn't need ray tracing, but it's still Be interested to see what they could do with this in Unreal Engine 5. Maybe this game will get a remake one day, who knows. Okay. So earlier on I jumped down here, but I think I missed something when I did. I was a little bit too hasty. Nope. I just gotta get through this door somehow, but I'm missing something. There's only so many places you can go, so. Alright. I'm gonna search every nook and cranny now. So we're gonna just go across here. We're gonna go up these steps, see where this leads us. So I'm missing something, I just don't know where it is. That just leads us back to the train. Don't need to be taking that. Yeah, the water's got electricity going through it at the moment, so you got to avoid it for now. I don't know if that's always going to be the case, but at least at the moment you can't use it. So right now we're looking for a code to get through that door, but I've somehow missed it. I'm just gonna go up these steps just in case there's something up here. There's nothing up here. What about on this side? Nothing important. You can't go through these doors. So, there's nothing over here. What about over here? No bodies behind here. Okay, so we've pretty much checked this whole area. Gone up the steps, there's nothing here. So I know this area is clear now. I just don't know where I'm going wrong. So I'm just going to search everywhere as much as I can. Let's see if there's anything around here or another route I haven't taken yet. I don't think I've come this way. Yeah, I haven't come this way yet. This might be it. AZ Wilker says, once again, I'm excited to play again on Red Dead Redemption 2 because it's still 30 FPS on console, which is ridiculous. Really? I thought it was 60 FPS on Xbox Series X. I'm not too sure. I don't really focus on the consoles that much, but I could have sworn Xbox Series X had that game running at 60 FPS. This one looks a little bit different than the normal ones. It's like a stronger version. Let's heal up while we've got the chance. Here it is. This thing was pretty tough. What do we have here?
This must be the control device for the floodgate. You can only activate it with the right credentials. Let's come back later. We have things to do.
Okay, we don't need to be here yet. Deal with this. I might miss my blink attack. Maybe we found what we're looking for. Can't get in here yet. We're still in combat. I got all of this stuff. I need to check if there's anything better I can use. Beta charge. Yeah, that's actually useful. Is this increases your damage and effect of combat consumables? I'd rather have this. I don't think I've found what I'm looking for yet. I just want to search this place completely, so if I don't find it, at least I don't need to come back here. Another enemy here. Okay, we're good. Adam Scott says, yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC looks better than pretty much any game that has come out, and it's now 2025. That game's is just stood the test of time better than practically any game I know. It just still looks amazing even now. It shows you how much love and attention Rockstar games get. With the production is just on the next level. That's why they're so expensive. They really are built to last. Okay, I think that's everything. Still haven't found this passcode yet though. So I just want to make sure there's no other ways to go here before I leave. Okay, I gotta go back to the plaza. So it said it's in one of the buildings. That's what the hint said. Alright, let's get out of here. It's actually taking me anywhere that I haven't been. How do I get out of here? Do I run and jump across? I guess so. Yeah, see, the electric kills you. You can't jump in the water, or you can't stay in the water for too long at least. Okay, well, it's brought me back to a checkpoint. Let's see if there's any skills I can level up. Now I'm nearly at level 2, so I'm gonna wait till I get that second special point. Okay, what am I missing? Nothing over here. You'd think with this scanner I'd be able to find what I'm looking for very quickly, but really not that simple. don't know where this last soldier is with the code. Don't know where his body is hiding, but I need to find it. Okay, let's see what's up here. Have I been up here yet? Maybe not. Maybe this is where it is. Oh, I completely screwed that up. Yeah, I think this is the body, guys. I finally found it.
We see a hidden note here.
Yeah, this is the code I've been looking for all this time. And it was just there and I didn't realize you could jump up. Okay, finally I can move on with the game. Took me long enough. This isn't the right way. Okay, the door's over here. AZ Worker said, will you be testing the Gears of War Reloaded beta tomorrow? I didn't know there was a beta. How do you apply? Do you have to join Xbox Insider or something? If it's available to download on Game Pass, then sure, yeah, I'll test it. But if you have to sign up, then I'll look into that. But yeah, I definitely am interested. Okay, let's do this code. Okay, Mod says, what's more groundbreaking, a 5090 or a GTX 980 when it launched? I think the 980 wasn't that groundbreaking. The reason being, it was, I remember this very, very clearly. I think there was the GTX 780 Ti or 780 Ti Black or whatever it was. And basically the 980 was just a little bit faster than that, but with like half the power. And that's it. It wasn't even that much faster than a 780 Ti Black at the time. Or the Titan Black. It was a Titan Black or the 780 Ti Black, one out of the two. And then the 980 Ti came out, it had, 980 sorry came out, it had 1 GB more VRAM. And it was using less, like half the power, and it was like maybe 7 or 8% faster. So it wasn't that groundbreaking in my opinion. Maxwell was a good architecture though, but it wasn't groundbreaking in my opinion. Sorry if you just heard the emergency services going past, I've got my window open at the moment.
Just what you'd expect from a pro.
If you have Game Pass Ultimate, you can preload right now. I don't have Ultimate, but I do have the normal one. I'll check anyway, because I might be able to get access, or I'll do what I need to do to get it. Okay, what are we looking for in here? Still looking for more codes? If there's anything else I can upgrade. Planet Diamond suit, we can make that. What do you think, guys? You think I should make this? Why not? It's the same one Taki had. It's like silver and black. Not bad. Let's have a rest as well.
Adam, do you meet airborne squad members from the colony often?
No, not really. Yesterday I just happened to be around the area. I've never seen such a large...
Yeah, I have Game Pass, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Why did you save me?
I'm not really sure. It just felt right. Like I was meant to. It's hard to describe. It's just a short, intense feeling.
Okay, let's see if I can learn that skill that I've been looking to learn. Okay, because I've got 2 SP now. This one is Radiator Chain, strengthens your last blow of the combo. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's get out of here now. I've got to fight these things again. Lost way too much health there. Okay, there's a ladder here I need to climb. Starts around 7 to 8 PM for us here in the UK. Okay, thanks for the heads up. That's fine, I'll preload it once I finish live streaming. And then I'll have more than enough time in the afternoon to try it out. Adam trying to hit it. Yeah, damn right he's trying to hit it, man. He's talking about you don't know why he saved her. He saw her and he's thinking, man, I need to draw that. Can't jump up here. Okay, where can we go? Okay, this is the way.
It's a bit too far for that. How about you try jumping and dashing?
I know, I did it.
Everything looks like an apocalypse.
What?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Okay, let's find a way to get down safely. I heard it supports DLSS and whatnot. This is a newer version, but don't think it's DLSS 4. Okay. Well, I don't imagine you would even need DLSS for a game like that with this type of hardware, but sometimes you still need to use it because it's so poorly optimized. But as long as it's I've got a company that does the new Gears games. Coalition, isn't it? I think it's Coalition. As long as it's them, it shouldn't be a bad port. What's the number for this? Yeah.
I need a 4-digit password.
Another headache. Okay. This sign reads time. Could this be connected to the clock tower?
Okay, the clock tower is saying 12:25, I think that is. Okay, so that's what the code is. So 12, 25. Yep. That's fine. Okay, we're through. Let's keep going. Actually, could have rested up here. May as well rest up while I can. Actually, it's not a proper rest point. It's just one if you've got low health, which I don't have. AZ Wilker says should still run pretty well since it's UE4. Coalition are top tier when it comes to the Unreal optimization. Yeah, they do decent ports. Their games don't stutter like crazy, which is good.
I can see the Hall of Records. We're almost there now.
Good. Heading in the right direction then. Yeah, we'll go down here. Okay, this is a proper rest point. Alright, let's rest up. Okay, guess I'll go up here.
It's a victory monument. The Hall of Records is under there.
Company first, we've got to deal with these guys. Easy work. Let's go and deal with this one as well. And this one's strong. Took it down anyway, but that one was pretty tough. Got another password.
It's the code to the power control room.
And where's the power control room?
I scanned the credentials.
Okay, what else is here? Is this the way we came in? Double check what's down here. Maybe this is where the power control room is. Not quite. If I remember correctly, it's like in the subway. So it's underneath the ground. Yeah, it's down here somewhere. There's an entrance to go down underground around here somewhere. Let's have a look. Can't go this way because that way's locked off at the moment. Let's follow the waypoint. It's just gonna say this place needs power.
Nothing's happening.
It wasn't like this before. The system was put through a reset when the power was cut off. I'll have to verify the credentials once power is restored.
Why don't we force our way in?
Let's not do that. If the safety system goes off, we'll never be able to enter.
Okay. All I remember is that there's a way to go underground and then you can turn the power back on. Yeah, here it is. It's down here.
These stairs lead to the power control room.
Any idea how a quantum break runs on a 5090 with no upscaling? I tried to get it to run, it just wouldn't work. And there was some kind of issue. I haven't tried it with these drivers though. I'll try it again, maybe sometime later on this month.
It looks like the fusion cell's dead. Wait, I'm sensing another fusion cell around here.
Okay, I got that passcode. Okay, we've got power restored.
Great. Power has been restored.
Yeah, 16 gigabytes still adequate for 4K gaming. You don't really get too many games that breach that. But there are games like, for example, Space Marines 2 with the 4K texture pack. You might need a little bit more. Even in this game with the 4K texture pack, it comes close to encroaching on that 16 gigabyte limit, but it doesn't quite exceed it. So I still think it's adequate, but you know, you can always upscale a little bit just to save a little bit of RAM if you need to. But yeah, 16 gigabytes still good enough for 4K. Anyway, should be able to get inside now.
We'll head down to the Hall of Records now. I can't believe we're in the Hall of Records. It's like a dream. Now, all we have to do is find the hyperdrive.
At the start of the 22nd century, humanity's right to life was threatened by advanced global warming. Having foreseen this, Mother Sphere ensured mankind could meet this challenge. The eons-long process of natural adaptation resolved near instantly. The body cell replaced the heart and made it possible to survive in environments without oxygen or water.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Biotechnology and nanotechnology,
so it's a body cell why she doesn't need to breathe underwater, or why she doesn't age.
This created giant leaps forward in the development of hazardous industrial spaces and space itself. We can now withstand the crushing pressures of the deepest oceans and even exit a space station without the need of a spacesuit.
Okay, that's been very enlightening. So the body cells responsible for this breakthrough.
Humanity's greatest and only hope for survival can be found in Mother Sphere. Please, enjoy the harmony and prosperity of 8.7, the first city ever built by Mother Sphere, the mother of...
I have no idea what that was all about. Adam, did it make any sense to you?
Mankind's past was buried with the final war. This must be a video from before that time.
Hypercell. Is this what you were looking for?
Yes, you can extract... Great. We accomplished our first objective. Let's go before the emergency power runs out. We got it. The hypercell. This is going to do a lot of good. Eve, thank you.
Okay. Then, can you tell me where the Alpha Natiba is?
Of course. It isn't far.
Okay, got another boss to fight. Let's go. Good job, Eve. Get down first time.
You're gonna be totally exhausted before we even get to the Alpha.
I think we'll be okay. The way we came in.
May your memories live on forever.
Oh, wait, where the hell did this one come from? Enemies everywhere on this game. Okay, got another one of these things to kill. Damn it, let's get up. Just about took it down. Laser Wilkins says, gotta go, I'll be back next time. Thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. I want to end the stream soon anyway, it's been 2 hours. So, just want to play this for a little while. This is take me. A long ass ladder. Okay. Got to a rest point. Anyway guys, just want to do a little bit of live streaming with Stellar Blade, the complete edition, and as you can see, it works very, very well. Interesting game for me at least. Not everyone agrees.
No, just follow the path and go straight.
But I think I'll leave it there guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone that got involved in the chat, I appreciate it. If you're new, consider subscribing, and if not, just hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching.